You're listening to Unspooled, the podcast where bad prints become learning experiences, eventually. Hosted by Corey from Moji 3D, who somehow has owned more printers than most people have owned filament, and Steve from Layer by Layer, who may or may not be running a small filament warehouse from home. Each week, we dive into printing, projects, people, and the occasional rant. So load your build plate, hit print, and let's get unspooled.
All right, we should be live.
We should be live.
Episode 42. I always have to look at the numbers so I don't get it wrong.
I actually get each episode number tattooed on my arm, and then lasered off the next week, so I don't forget.
Check like a check mark.
Yeah, for sure.
How are you doing, Steve?
I am doing exceptionally well. Just chilling, making stuff and trying to get ready for different things that are coming up in the next couple of months. Outside of that, man, we kick it every day. So,
yep.
What about you? What are you up to?
Just printing odds and ends. Working on a few things for a few people that ordered some stuff. Organizing while trying to organize unsuccessfully, but
all right.
That's about it. Culling some printers.
Some
hopefully on the way out. Make room for some stuff. Make room for some better organization, and then inevitably more printers. But we will see.
I did delay, which I thought I did it earlier in the day, but I didn't because I had too many tabs open. I did launch my fourth wall store, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
A bunch of t-shirts and stuff.
Yeah, fourth wall is good. I also use fourth wall. I think they are, at least for me, I think they're the best. But
I'm just trying to make stuff that is fun.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of fun t-shirts on there, I'll say.
Yeah, they're good stuff too. They're like actually, these sweatshirts here come from fourth wall.
Nice.
They're these not t-shirts, sweatshirts.
You said sweatshirt. You said sweatshirt. Yeah.
Did I? Okay. Yeah, these come from fourth wall, and I think as far as like all the different merch places that I've tried, they're the best quality. So, and the prices aren't bad either. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized I didn't put a link in the post. Nice. I'm trying to see what's new. Anything come out new besides tons of April Fool's jokes that.
Yeah, it's hard to tell at the moment because today is Liar's Day, if anybody has a thing. So everybody, I don't even pay attention at all. I don't even look at it because everything you see all day is just a bunch of.
I just opened up Twitter and I saw that I guess Bondtech did a joke as well. The pasta driver. I don't know if this is real or not. No, it's not. Okay, yeah.
No, yeah.
I didn't know if that was just a name. You can't believe anything.
Can't believe anything you see today. Like, even if somebody like I did see somebody post something on Instagram, and then someone underneath it was like, "Oh, well, why'd you post it?" It seemed like a legitimate post.
Yeah.
Somebody in the comments was like, "Well, why'd you post it today on April 1st? Nobody's gonna believe it." And they were like. They were like, "Oh, our bad." Like I don't even think they realized that.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't.
I can't remember who it was.
Shouldn't have launched my fourth wall store on April Fool's
Day. Yeah, because nobody believes anything. At least I don't. Like one of my Twitter posts today was just, "Dear Internet, you sit on a bed of lies," and it's like because everything today is just. I get it, and it's funny, but. Like every once in a while, like a company will do something, and it's like, if you really look at it, it's like, oh, okay, it's April Fool's and it's on April 1st, so whatever. But every once in a while, somebody will do something, and I'm like, oh my god, that would be so cool. And then I'm like, wait a minute, it's April 1st, and that's a lie.
Listen, the pasta driver isn't really that bad of an idea. Like pasta is in like a mushy state at some point.
I mean, if you can do chocolate.
Yeah,
cakes. Why can't you do pasta, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Now,
pretty cool.
Could you extrude the pasta and fill it with something like a ravioli?
Whoa.
You can lay the first layer of the ravioli and then fill it
Hey, you speaking some. I don't even like pasta like that, but come on, man, that's next level.
Then you could like on a conveyor, like a CR30, you could conveyor it into a fry later and like
hey,
boil it.
Hey, don't listen to him, y'all. He going crazy over here. No, that's a good ass idea. I'm sorry, a good idea.
If I can automate my food intake as much as possible, I'm happy.
Take the pancake bot, man, and you probably could like legit do a double extrusion of like pancake with filling and then more pancake on top. So
yeah, I did do multicolored pancakes on the pancake pot, but I never tried anything other than that, just different color pancake mix. But yeah, I mean, if anybody in chat is in our Discord, if there's one thing they know about myself, and if Wazzy's in here, others, that we like food. Most of our conversations end up in food talk somewhere. So, oh yeah. So like I said, I haven't looked at all today. Lychee did post a non-April Fool's thing today, which was kind of funny. I'm not going to talk about it because it read as slightly inappropriate. But
no, let's talk about it. I don't know. Now I gotta go look it up. Hold on.
Yeah.
Did they take it down by chance? Or no?
It was an April Fool's joke that they posted about something that they were going to add to the to their slicer, but the wording that they used, it was just
oh man, I think it's
incorrect phrasing is what you would say.
They might have taken it down because I don't see anything on here.
So here, let me see if I can share this. So it was quite funny. All right,
oh goodness. Oh my god.
So I don't know. I had to actually show my wife because I was like, am I reading this wrong? And she's just like, what is that? And I'm like, it's a slicer. And what it meant is this was the first image of 4 images. And what they were trying to say is that they were going to put this little guy with
on
the
silhouette
here into the slicer as an AI assistant.
Oh my
God. This was the first image, and it said,
it is hilarious and fantastic.
And I was just like, what? It was just pretty funny. So again,
that makes me feel okay about some of my t-shirt terms.
Yeah. So obviously the 12-year-old, in me was just like, giggling and thought it was pretty funny. But
dude, that is hilarious.
Yeah. It's one of those things we say about like we've said it about like realities and any of the Chinese manufacturers, is sometimes
the wording
when you're writing a ad in a language that is not your primary language, sometimes like the phrasing just gets turned around, and I think that's what that was. Or either that, or they have a pretty cheeky creative marketing team, and that was really how they meant to word it.
To me, it's like with AI, like how is this still happening? How are people still like making bad translations? It's like you could literally just plug it in and then let AI translate it, but it's like, nah, we're gonna do this ourselves.
We think this is a good idea, so we're gonna put this out there, but
we're gonna wing it.
I was just like, you can't. And again, it was also an April Fool's thing, but it just was weird.
Also,
Prusa had one, right? You had seen it. I didn't see all of it. Yeah. Apparently, they put like a video about it. I only saw the post about the water injector thing. I don't know, but I don't know. April Fools always. I think sometimes they're funny. Other times I'm just like, oh man, more fake stuff. But
yeah. Also, hey, we're trying to get Corey to 500 on YouTube, so make sure to shoot him a follow over there.
Yeah, we people have been super helpful. Well, with all of this. all of this organically growing Unspooled thing. It's been pretty cool. So appreciate everybody's support. You know, Steve, I think you're just over 300 on Twitch. So if Steve and I can both on YouTube and Twitch get to 500 before 3D Printopia, that would be awesome. So if you can go give both of us a follow on both, we would appreciate it.
You posted it, and I was like, I just go straight to your channel all the time. I was like, holy shit, I'm not even subscribed.
Well, and it was funny because originally we were both streaming on Twitch, but it just got confusing and weird, and people were always messaging me like, oh, whose stream do I join? And then some people felt obligated to join both, and they'd watch one and have the other one muted, and it just was like, that's crazy. I am not a huge Twitch person. I prefer YouTube over Twitch, and some people are, you know, the other way. So it just made sense. Like, I stream on YouTube, you stream on Twitch, and it seems cleaner and easier. And Steve is also streaming on X now. So if you are a X user and you don't like Twitch or YouTube, you could always watch there as well. So we would also stream on Instagram, but Instagram has this weird thing when you stream from StreamYard, it limits it to an hour. So once you hit an hour, it cuts it off. Now Instagram live stream limit is like 4 hours, but from StreamYard it's only an hour, which is weird. So we don't stream there. But
and then still working on TikTok. There's no like click and do type of way for doing TikTok. You kind of have to like set up an RTSP.
It has to be done through it. I have it set up. I just don't ever stream there. But
yeah, we probably should start though. There's a bunch of people on there that don't go to any of the other places. So
maybe next week I'll stream to that one too. But
those are all the URLs. We made some short URLs to make it a little bit easier to keep track of where to watch the show. So you can click any of those, or you can bookmark. Well, if you click them, it's going to take you straight to it. So you kind of have to copy and paste bookmark them, but just make it a little bit easier for people to find the show. What else? I think I don't know. I think we're good. We probably can bring in our guests, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Our guest of honor. All right, let's here. I'll go ahead and bring her in. Welcome, CyberJoules.
Hey. Hi everyone. What's up?
How you doing?
Good. I've been enjoying your conversation in the background.
our rambling intro as we talk about just oddball stuff.
Yeah, the pasta machine sounds interesting though.
Right? Hold on. It went from like isn't that how like April Fool's jokes always go though? They're like, oh, this is a joke, and you're like, hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like, the people have spoken. Like
now I love the Cocoa Press, but as someone who is not a huge fan of chocolate, I do love me some pasta. So if I could have a machine that would make me ravioli, I'd be all over that.
Multi-head extrusion, the different ingredients.
Yeah, because especially I don't know if you guys have. My wife and I have actually tried to make pasta, and it's not as and it is not as easy as it is not as easy as people say it is.
No,
and it never comes out like what you see like on cooking shows and TV. It's always like so. I need a machine to do it. Yeah.
I want a pasta roller, but just for like making filament the little flat. That's all. Like I want one so I can make equally dimensional.
That's what the t-shirt press is for.
No. But I can't. You can't guarantee that every time.
Cut it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Like so, I need it to be like, let's say, poker chip thick. You know, I gotta eyeball it for the most part. So
yeah. Can't get it exactly 3.5 mil thick unless
So
got a microscope to it.
Oh my gosh, right? But yeah, if I had like a little pasta rolling machine, like an old school one, like nothing new, nothing like just set a diameter up. I mean, set a thickness and then just roll it through, and I'm good to go. While it's hot, you gotta do all of that super fast anyway. Then heat it back up and then cut it, because it'll probably like
Oh yeah,
roll 3.
solidify.
Yeah, solidify.
Yeah, because you think it would probably. I think the rollers would cool it though, and it would probably come out like.
Unless it's
those
Or-
rollers are usually stainless steel.
Or the roller has the cutouts already in it, and it just cuts the poker chips at the same time.
The
Now
roller-
listen,
the-
whoa,
So
whoa,
it's like a
whoa.
cookie
The
cutter
rollers have
roller.
heating
Yeah. Now we're talking. Okay.
Everybody,
Oh,
write down
man.
these ideas. We're
No,
giving
don't
away
steal
all
my
our
ideas.
ideas.
Don't
We're
steal
giving
my
away
ideas.
all our ideas live, and people.
You know,
are
I'm
stealing
usually
them
like
somehow.
super secret
Not
squirrel.
patented.
I'm like, but I'm like this one. I'm kind of cool with. I'm like, I'll freaking, turn the filament waste into poker chips, which is one of the things I wanted
Now-
to do for 3D Printopia.
That'd be
If
cool.
at next 3D Printopia somebody rolls out with a pasta making 3D printer, we want royalties.
100%.
We want.
They got what 9 months? Not 9. Sorry, 5 months.
Yeah,
Right?
I know. Jeez, is it really 5 months away?
Oh,
Yeah.
end of September, right?
Yeah.
Holy crud! Yeah.
Yeah. How close are you to it now? Because I know you moved south of where you used to live. So
I can get there in 2 hours.
nice.
It's lovely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is like an hour, almost 2 hours closer to me now. So I can
Okay.
get there in like 8 hours versus like 10.
Oh, I can't drive 8 hours. I
Not
do like
fun.
4 or 5 hours max and
Really?
go.
Shit.
Then yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably have to leave like Wednesday.
I'll drive. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I drove to Murph. I drove to Indiana, dropped my dad off, stayed the night, got up the next morning, drove like 2 hours to Murph. He lives in Indianapolis, drove up to Murph like for 2 hours. It's so like, to me, is the high is just like throw on a podcast, throw on some music. I got XM in the van. Get there, I like seeing the sights, you know what I mean? So like seeing when you live on the East Coast, most of the time all you see is buildings and trees and streets, and so like seeing like all of that farmland and stuff, I'm like, that's cool for me. Get there, hang out for 2 days, hop in the truck, and then just drive back home. To me, I like doing that, especially like driving through.
See, but you like all the
stuff.
You like those like driving videos, like the IRL driving videos.
I do.
Yeah. Not me. I need teleportation to be invented. I just want to go. I want to be there and then home. Like I don't care about. For me, it's not the journey; it's the destination.
It's funny because I didn't even think about the correlation. I didn't even think about the fact that I like driving with the fact that I like watching other people
like watching
drive.
those travel videos.
Yes. Not even travel. It's like literally like I'm going to drive through the Alps, and it's literally them real time, like the whole journey of them driving. And then like okay, listen, I'm letting y'all in. I will try to find where they're at on a map, and then follow them on a map while watching the video.
Are you like in it?
I'm in it.
I dislike the watching the video song is that I have a Peloton, right? Like, does anybody know what the Peloton is? It's like the bike with the massive screen that you sit in, and they have these videos where it's like you're in a group bicycling through like the Alps or the mountains.
Type.
Yeah. So
thing.
and I'll be on that. And I'm like going down mountains and like all this stuff, like all the scenery. And even that, I'm like, oh my God, this is so boring. Like I can't do it. I don't know. But some people like that scenery and seeing different stuff and all that. And no, I want to get from point A to point B as quickly as possible, do my thing, and then go home.
I agree. Like my old neighbor's brother, like I was just visiting them one time and he was like, oh, have you seen this girl? She like rides a motorcycle like all through Mexico. I was like, no. And then like he puts it on, and then next thing you know, 2 hours later, we're still watching this girl ride the motorcycle.
Yes.
Interacting with all the locals, eating
absolutely.
The
I can do that. There are some motorcycle streamers that I do watch because as a motorcycle enthusiast myself, I enjoy that. But I can't do like the big trucks or the car thing. But I do like motorcycle rides, so I guess there is part of it that I do enjoy. But
yeah. There's content you like, you'll find it online.
Oh my gosh, right?
Yep.
So real quick, we didn't let you really introduce yourself, did we?
We didn't. We got right into the pasta.
We got right into the pasta making.
We just started talking about pasta.
Yeah. So introduce yourself.
Yeah. For those that don't know me, my name is Jules. I go online by CyberJoules. I primarily do a lot of 3D printing, electronics type content, just kind of making cosplay props and interesting like devices that you typically wouldn't see. Just whatever randomly comes up in my brain, I'll try to come up with a plan to make it and then do it. Though half the time, um, I'm not diagnosed with ADHD yet, but everyone who is tells me that you girl, you on the spectrum. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm like, I could see it because I often switch from like project to project a lot. And sometimes it's hard for me to go back because it's like, oh, the next thing that I want to work on, and I go start planning that. I definitely like have a lot of projects going on currently. One of the main things right now that I'm working on is for those that have watched like Wakanda Forever and they're familiar with Iron Man, and then the successor Iron Heart, where Riri Williams has like her own suit. So in that particular movie of Wakanda Forever, I'm trying to make that model suit. So I did get the files. So I'm currently in the process of printing all of that out. And then later in the spring, I'll probably do some like outdoor like sanding streams and stuff. Now that I actually have a backyard, I can actually do stuff in.
Nice.
So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, I just like to build stuff.
Like actually magnetic or hammers, Mjolnir.
Yeah. It's in the closet, unfortunately, so I can't really take it out. But yeah, I took that to a couple of conventions just to like mess with people, and it's been funny.
So do you see yourself like more as an engineer or a creator or something entirely different?
Like both, because I am an engineer in my day life. So I work as an electrical engineer, designing electronics. So it's definitely a part of that coming into the space. And now that my career kind of shifted a little bit, I'm looking forward to learning more in my new role and kind of bringing that into like my prop making and electronics to like make things better and more optimized. So maybe in the next year or two, things will be a lot more complex. So I'm really, really excited for that. But yeah, I'd be like an engineer creator type person. So I just mostly stream.
Yeah. So what was your first like big build that you, or like not necessarily in size, but like okay, I'm really making something.
Oh, like what got me started?
Yeah, what got you started?
I built an Iron Man suit in college, but it was out of EVA foam and it was really crappy looking. It's like somewhere on my website. It's like one of the first things that is probably like if you scroll all the way down. And I built that back in like 2012, 2013, when I had a summer internship. I had a little bit of money. I was like, I want to build stuff. I've been seeing these guys on YouTube doing it, and I'm like, I want to do something like that too. So I just kind of figured out the tools that I needed, did a little bit of research, and a few months later, I had a crappy looking Iron Man suit.
And I'm looking at the photo right now. Oh, it's pretty good.
Pull it up real quick.
Yeah, it was definitely
I got you.
Yeah. It was
pretty
very
that was pretty good.
Yeah, for like a first build, I would say it's pretty good. It was very disproportioned to my actual body size. So it was really hard to walk around in.
I can see that a little bit, but I mean, come on, it's an Iron Man suit.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty darn for circa 2013. I mean, that was that's true. Pretty good.
That is pretty good when you think about 2013. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, slap some LEDs together and call it a day.
Nice. I'm trying to think. So would you, now knowing what you know, would you tackle, I guess you're kind of tackling it again with the Ironheart suit. Yeah. So did you like that show? Did you watch the series?
Yeah. Well, actually, no, I didn't watch the Marvel series because I was like, I didn't want to get another subscription. I was like,
I got you.
Just but I heard there's no season 2, which I'm upset about. But
what season 1 wasn't really
all
that
the
good.
time though.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I was sad that I was so sad that it wasn't good. I wanted it to be good. It just was like she's not ready. She's not ready for the small screen.
She needs to cook a little bit more.
She needs to cook a little bit more.
Oh, you did a Oh, I'm now.
You
I'm
did both
jealous.
of the. You did both of the dab. The
Yeah.
dab yeah.
So there was an earlier version of that particular helmet.
Which one?
The Thomas helmet.
I have been wanting to do that.
That was also in like 2013 or something.
Yeah, for real.
But that one, this one I actually got a cast from Vulpin Props.
Okay.
He's like a more well-known prop maker.
Yep.
I had got it back before he actually stopped selling those casts. So I was like, oh, I'm keeping this forever.
Yeah.
And he was like one of the main people that I really look forward to watching on YouTube when it came to like prop making in general. I figured out how to like connect it's probably like a 40 by 8 LED matrix of LEDs, the drivers that were required for it. And then that one in particular, I had created I didn't actually create an app, but it was compatible with an app that allowed me to control the animations and text like from my phone. Like I had to buy like a separate Android phone because at the time I only had Apple.
Okay.
And yeah, it was a really fun project that I enjoyed working on.
Yeah,
could you see
on my list of to make?
Yeah, this one I could see better. The very first one I made the mistake of getting super bright LEDs, and when it flashed against the plastic and pretty much right back at my face, so I couldn't see anything.
Oh my gosh.
But these ones were diffused and a lot easier to work with. And then just in case, I added like these little black pads to the back of the LED so I didn't see any light coming back at me. But that one I was definitely able to see a lot better.
I would like to see the inside of like their real helmets. So that would probably be cool to see. Like,
I think I had some old reference images somewhere.
I might have to look that up.
Yeah, and there is someone who sells like exact replicas of them. I can't remember who it was though, but it's supposed to be like exactly what they wore. Yeah,
but, because even down to the LEDs, they were very different in the original helmets.
So you got the proton pack. I've always wanted to do a proton pack, just never did one. I also wanted to make one and put it on the wall as like a cabinet where you like just can open it up and store stuff inside of it. So that would be pretty cool, right?
That's really cool.
I have done that. My son and I did the Ghostbuster backpack.
Nice.
So that was a lot of fun, and there are surprisingly a lot of pieces to those.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, like. When you see it, you don't really think about it, and then once we started print, I can't even remember whose model. I didn't design it myself. I found a company who produced the model, and I don't remember how many parts it was, but once I started printing it, I was like, wow, there's a lot more parts in this than I would have thought. But
dude, even crazier that like Ghostbuster people are like there's tons
of like they have groups like in New York City. There's a dedicated Ghostbusters like group, and they like parade around the city during Halloween, and they have like the car and everything. It's insane.
When crazy. What was it, 2018, 2019? We went to the first time we went to it's called the Fan Expo in Boston, and there was a group of like 19 of them that were all Ghostbusters, and they had like this animatronic Slimer that was on this. It was like a kind of a post that wheeled, and it was an animatronic Slimer that was like looked like it was actually dripping stuff down on the tray, and it was all motorized. But, and one of the people that was one of the Ghostbusters, the controller for the Slimer was in the
that's good.
Whatever the thing is called. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
Dude, you gave me an idea. So like say you get an inflatable Slimer, right? And then you make your proton beam, right? But it's hollow, and you can like inflate it from the end. And so you shoot a Slimer out and it's wrapped in like the coils already. That would be pretty freaking sweet.
That'd be awesome.
That would be pretty sweet. I'm not gonna do it, but someone else might do it. No, I ain't doing it.
So you've got. Oh, so you did say you're an electrical engineer. Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
so now with I had just seen this today actually for the first time. So how strong were the magnets on it?
It was like a. Jeez, I forgot. This particular one, I think it was like 200 pounds or something. But it had to be like very dense metal for it to be very difficult to come off of. With the mailbox, with enough force, I was actually able to pull it off just because it's very thin. So it really depends on the thickness of the material that it's up against.
The more you know. Yeah, I had no
clue.
So
hello, I see you in the chat.
You had a remote control for this, or how'd you?
Oh,
was it like on a,
with this one, I use the this is based off inspiration from other people that have done it in the past. So there's like a electronic device called a reed switch. It's pretty much two little pieces of metal inside of a vacuum tube separated by microns of air. And then whenever a magnetic force is introduced near it, it actually connects the circuit. And in this case, I made it so that I was wearing a magnetic ring. So whenever my hand reached close to the base of the handle, it would actually release the hammer from whatever it was stuck from.
Oh, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, reed switches are cool.
You never told me that. You never told me that they were cool.
Most people like the early iterations of when I saw people make those types of hammers, they actually like took a old microwave and took apart the electromagnet that was within it. But I didn't have the necessary tools to do that, so I went online, found one of those cylindrical electromagnets that was like the perfect diameter for the actual covering for the middle of the hammer, and was able to fit that into the print. So, yeah.
So you've
my
done
little battle bot.
ant weights. So I have also done ant weights. They're fun as heck to build. So did you do this to compete in an ant weight?
Oh yeah. In my old city, there was a local makerspace, and every year they do BattleBot competitions. So when I was part of that makerspace, they said, you should enter this. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but sure. So I actually ended up designing this live on stream back then. And there were a couple iterations. It was mostly made out of PLA, which was a mistake. I know most people in the circuit use like TPU or various grades of TPU for it. And yeah, it's completely crapped itself once it was time to. It worked at home, I guarantee you. But as soon as I took it, I was like, "Oh my god, it's not moving. What is going on?"
Was it a spinner?
Yeah, it was a spinner. And what I didn't do was do a counterweight on the opposite side. So like you can see on the right side, there's like a little piece sticking out. I just glued on a piece of metal just to make it more aggressive, and I didn't add a counterweight. So it leaned towards one side so it wouldn't spin. It was a whole thing.
the lessons we learn.
Listen, sounds like you need to get a death racer, number one.
Oh yeah.
Because you obviously want to fight people, so why not get it? I would love to see what it would look like, because I mean you're super creative, so I can imagine what a CyberJoules death racer would have in store. Like you might listen, because there's like rules, but there's no rules.
Yeah.
And as an electrical engineer,
you'll figure a way around it. There's a loophole somewhere.
Gosh, right?
Read between the lines of the death racer rules.
Listen, one year a company had like freaking nozzles in their like death racer hitter or whatever you call it, the arm.
Oh, that's funny.
And was decimating people. and then they basically kind of like got called out, like, hey, what in the world? You guys are, like, what is happening here? And it's like they had like hardened steel nozzles in the end of their
so just
and
right
freaking destroying people. It's like, what in the world? So yeah, outside of that, I don't know, maybe you can like add a taser or something to it.
Maybe.
I still have to build mine.
I still got mine in the box somewhere around here. I
Yeah.
haven't built yet either.
No.
Just
All right,
make an
now we-
EMP.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah, you just
Win the
shooting
whole
lasers
race.
at it.
Oh man.
Oh,
You just
man.
You just
So
microwave
you're
them.
you were making something with a VR glove or with the like the power glove too, weren't you?
Oh yeah, this is something I'm still actively working on. I just printed out like a new part for it that I need to test out. But yeah, I'm pretty much taking an Elgato Stream Deck and a Nintendo Power Glove, combining the two, and it's the Elgato Power Deck.
So I will tell
or
you,
the Stream Glove.
as a kid from the 80s and 90s who was excited about the Power Glove when it first came out and had one and was quickly disappointed, it's probably going to be the first Nintendo Power Glove that actually works or like that actually has a purpose, because the Power Glove was useless.
Yeah, and I pretty much, do I have the other part to it nearby? I don't know. I don't think so. But I took the old like hardware out of it and I designed my own circuit board that I knew would work with the buttons in the front. And these cables pretty much interface with the main circuit board for the Elgato Stream Deck, which is just this board here. And I figured out which combination of signal wires correspond to a particular button.
Okay.
So I was able to create a circuit so that there's 15 buttons on this. Not all of these are used, but each button corresponds to an actual Stream Deck button.
That's actually cool.
And now I'm just in the process of making an enclosure for the whole thing, so that way it's not just a bunch of dangling wires.
I mean, at this point, you could just make your own glove.
Yeah. Because I mean, I still have it. It's still here. I plan on putting it back together, but I think the main thing I'm trying to do for housing is install the board on the bottom part and have it like kind of closed off.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So that's gonna be awesome on stream. You're gonna be like,
yeah,
like that is gonna be cool.
And this first one's just like the actual wired version. There's another creator. He does a lot of OBS stuff. His name is Finite Singularity. In the summer of last year, he actually created a wireless version of the Stream Deck with some additional hardware. So at some point, I plan on implementing some of the things that he did into this one to make it completely wireless.
Oh,
so,
that'd be cool.
Yeah,
that's gonna be awesome. Then we had the old arcane hammer. That thing was cool as hell. Heavy, right?
I made it twice. I made it twice.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's so. How much? Wait, does it say in here? So it weighed 30 pounds.
Bring it back up.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't even really know how much
Oh.
material I used.
It
was big.
It definitely is. I had the idea to do this back in like April of last year, and I was like, I wonder if Polymaker will help with materials. So I just sent a cold email. Thanks to Liz making the introduction with like Joel, and was able to have Polymaker supply the material for this project. So it's all entirely like panchroma, gray, and silk filaments for the gold, the white, and I think that's it.
Nice.
It looked really good. Like if anybody's at 3D Protopia and saw it in person, it was really good.
I only walked around with it for an hour because it was so heavy.
we got the babysit it for a while. We had to bring in a moving crew to get it into the.
Yeah, because that was I still can't even believe you lugged it around as long as you did.
Yeah,
you should have seen me getting into the elevator with it. I had to like lean it over and crouch so that way I could carry it.
No.
I'm like, did you use real metal in this thing? Because it was not light at all. Listen, I would have put a roller skate on the bottom of that thing.
Roll it around.
Just roll the thing around, man.
Maybe that's the next iteration,
right?
So I am vaguely familiar with the show. Is it like was that actually the life size?
Yeah,
of it?
It's
was
it's true to size.
True to size. Yeah.
and it's like like 7 feet tall.
You need to go watch the show, dude.
Yeah, it's a great show.
I
slept on it. I didn't watch it when it first came out. I waited until like 2 years ago, and I was like, why haven't I not watched this when it came out?
It is amazing.
And I watched my son and I watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes, and I really liked it, but I just fell off for some reason. I never saw the rest of it, and I've got it, but now I don't remember, so I'm gonna have to go back from the beginning.
I wish I didn't remember it, so I could watch it all over.
Watch it again for the first time.
Oh my gosh, it was so busy.
Is there 3 seasons now?
It is 2 or 3. It's at least 2.
Yeah.
But I think it might be
at least 2.
Yeah, it might be 3. But it's at least 2.
Now.
Yeah,
I remember liking the first 3 episodes. Something had happened around that time, and life got in the way, and we never watched it, and then I just kind of forgot about it. But
then they used the whole like the same thing as the Star. I'm sorry, Spider-Man into the metaverse, whatever. That same animation style for it. It looks so good, dude.
Yeah,
anything with that style now.
Motion.
Yeah.
I think they do I know for Spider-Man they did a whole bunch of stuff in that, but I think they do like 2s and 1s if you're in the animation.
I know I do remember the opening scene of episode 1 was incredible. It was so good. But
it's a good show, man.
I'm gonna have
the artists for that the show did really, really well. Like there was this one scene in season 2 where there's these 2 characters, and it's like the alternate timeline in a sense, and they actually changed the frame rate in that particular scene to kind of match the song and like all the action in between that moment. I didn't want to spoil it, so I was like trying to use other words.
I might have to watch it again. I wouldn't mind if they redid because they're redoing Avatar. If they redid Avatar and that kind of style, I think it would be freaking next level. People I already like Avatar, anything Avatar related.
There's gonna be a new
not
series.
the movie. It's supposed to be 2 new series. Both
animated films.
It was weird. And they also created a new studio or something for them, like Avatar Studios or something. So
because Nickelodeon sucks.
Yeah.
That's how my son and I were big Predator fans, and so Predator, which Killer of Killers,
they use the same style on that too.
And I remembered it from Arcane, and I was like, it just that style of animation is just. It's so good, awesome
dude.
To watch.
I don't know why. What is it something? Is it just because it's new, or they figured out some your brain can view it at a, and it's more enjoyable? Because there's certain stuff like that where they do some math and they're like, okay, we'll make this as enjoyable as possible, because people see at this level, and it'll the animation will look even cleaner or more fluid to them in that style. So. I just thought it was good. Killer of Killers was good as well. I like how they kind of kept it in universe with the whole Predator thing. Predator is one of those series that just won't die. The stuff doesn't.
There's always something else.
It doesn't. It's not like when it comes out, it does amazing and it's like blockbusters. It's just it does well enough to give life to the next thing.
And if you're
you did a Predator suit as well, right?
Yeah.
No, here,
wait.
Jules, you didn't do a Predator suit?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about it. I was like, it was old, man. It was old. It's over 10 years ago. I don't remember.
Wow. That's crazy.
It was a fun little thing I worked on.
Completely unforced, by the way.
I as a fan of Predator, I think the reason why it hasn't died is that it's so you could basically take it any way you want, right? You could take it back to Prey.
Yep.
You could take it ahead 250 years, like the last movie. You can do anything with it, really. And then you can embed Alien into it and make it even more.
I think the cool thing about it is that they never really etched out the universe. You always saw it from like the human point of view,
Yeah.
so you don't know what their planets are like and what their history is like and what their families are like. You learned that in Killer of Killers, but like it was one of those things that like they kind of have like a even though they're like 15 things deep, they kind of have
their own like society.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and then they added a third layer to of the Predator alien, and then when they did Prometheus, because that added the engineers, which were like the creators of the human race and blah blah blah. But I'm hoping that at some point, now that the last movie that came out, which took place, I think it was like 250 years into the future.
Oh, the one with the robots, with the robot girl.
I'm hoping that now that has happened, I'm hoping that we end up getting
there's a lot.
I'm hoping we get an engineer movie about them, and whether it's Alien and or Predator would be awesome. But
listen, you Predator, Alien, you give me anything along those lines, I'm all in. Like Alien Earth that just came out, that was freaking amazing. In my opinion, I liked it a lot.
If it's sci-fi or fantasy, I'm for it.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I love a good sci-fi film.
Like we just last weekend we just went and saw Project Hail Mary.
I can't wait. I want to see it so
that
bad.
Andy Weir, the author of the original book, it's one of my favorite books of all time.
Nice.
And I've been waiting for the movie to come out for like 2 years ever since I launched it, and it is perfect.
It's good.
He actually isn't one of his books called he did Artemis as well, right?
So his Artemis was his last book, but he also did The Martian too.
Yeah, The Martian as well.
But so the movie is as close to the book as I've ever seen a book movie combo. Like,
so I did buy the audio book for it, and I'm like, should I do the book first before the movie? Yeah, because I'm not reading it. I'm just listening to it throughout the day. So I may
do the book first.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I would think the book, if anything. Yeah, because I feel like once you watch the movie, you're like listening to the book in a way.
The one plus of getting visuals is that you can create that person in your head, and then you're like, when you go see the movie, you're like,
oh, this is not them.
This is not them. This is not the person I imagined.
Yeah,
like. I do like a book series called was it Independence Day series or Columbus Day series, and I'm like they got tons of aliens and stuff in it, and I'm like, based off of the description, and then you see like someone do like a picture of him, like that's not what I thought, but now I got to replace your picture because I feel like that's closer to what it was than what I had imagined.
when I was reading the book, and I read the book like 3 years ago, Project Hail Mary. You had a picture in your head of Ryland, who is the main character. And when they first announced the movie, they had said Ryan Gosling as the main as Ryland, and I was like, I don't know. We'll see. At least it wasn't Jared Leto. But it was.
They put that man in everything.
Why are you bothering Jared Leto?
Oh God, I can't stand it. Oh no, he ruined me. So I was like, oh okay. I was like, all right. But once you see the movie, him as Ryland is exactly what I had in my head when you were reading that book. So it's a perfect, at least in my opinion, it's a perfect casting for the character. It was really good. Like one of my favorite movies of all time is Interstellar, and it's Interstellar good in my opinion.
Nice. That's saying a lot, dude.
Yeah, because I just love the score in that movie.
Oh my gosh, it's so
awesome.
good. So speaking of like, because most of your stuff revolves around science fiction or animation or something like that. If you could build or make anything, no budget, but it's just you building it, what would it be?
I said this answer a million times to everybody. I want to build a Dalek from Doctor Who.
Oh, yes, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I want to be able to sit in it and ride in it and harass people
all day, and snarky comments all day long. Oh my gosh!
Yes,
like I already built the voice changer.
Oh, did you?
Oh
yeah. My god,
that's perfect.
Yeah, like I've been planning this for like literally years, to the point where I found the official forums and I got the manuals.
What?
So I have plans to actually do this. I need more space.
That's the 3D printing curse. You always need more space.
Yeah.
This office is a lot smaller than my previous ones. I had to actually get rid of a bunch of stuff, but
as
for
someone
this big, I need a garage.
Yes, garages are nice. But as someone who has just recently become a Doctor Who fan, as of like a year and a half ago, first time ever watching Doctor Who, and now I love it and I'm hooked. Is I want to have a studio where and I can't even think of I always call it the TARDIS. Yeah.
Oh, the TARDIS. Oh my god.
The TARDIS is the entryway, like to my studio. Like that is I was like, that would be perfect. I've seen people actually do it.
I thought about doing that for my office.
Yeah.
Because I could kind of fake like it's the wall.
Yeah.
It's a door frame.
And just put a door in there and then you walk in. I really wanted to do like paint my door blue and make it a TARDIS entranceway.
Yeah. When I do the attic, I've actually thought like there's a door that goes in before the stairwell before you go up into the third floor. And I've thought I think there's enough wall space around the door to where it would work. And
I would do it.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my gosh. That would be freaking
but
cool.
the Dalek would be amazing. Like if I saw that rolling around like a con or at 3D Printopia and you talk to me in the Dalek voice, I'd literally die. Like, can you imagine that? That voice is so specific,
distinct.
Right?
Yeah.
It's so funny because like with my kids, I always used to do the Dalek voice, and when it was time to eat dinner, and I would tell them to masticate. I'd be like, masticate, and they'd be like, what? all the time.
Yeah. It's such a good voice.
It is.
And like the way that the
cadence.
They speak.
Yeah. It's like it's falling. It starts off like regular, and then it like kind of like ramps up at the end. It's just like kind of like the show itself. It's always like it's like and it's like
yeah.
It's so good.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could make that like a 2027 project. We'll see.
You should do it.
Yeah. I mean, the hardest part would, if you got the structure and then you could just build the panels on the outside of it. But the hardest part would be like just to get the structure inside that would be comfortable to sit in.
Ventilation.
Ventilation.
That's the hardest part.
There'll be a lot of fans.
They're like, why is that Dalek going around in a circle for like a half an hour? It's like,
overheating.
Jules has microwaved herself inside the
Dalek. Oh my god,
that'd be sick.
Like that's a bit much. What's going on over there?
My main concern would like just be overall size and like having it go through like doorways and stuff. So I'd have to probably make it so it's easy to like disassemble and reassemble.
I think based off like the size of it, you could probably make it narrower enough that it would. What is it, like 36 inches roughly normal doorways? So as long as you could make it like 33 inches, I think you'd be able to
scale it. Yeah,
you could do some a little bit of force perspective stuff on it as well, because it's like those are like, hey, this isn't exactly as wide as it should be.
The hardcore.
People out there measuring it.
You will have some
standing next to it.
Actually, in episode 33 of season 47, they get the exact measurements of a Dalek.
And plus, there were
people would do that.
They will.
Or that nitpicky with cosplay in general.
Oh my god! Right.
Yeah, because wasn't there like there was like the upgraded Dalek once you got into like
the later seasons.
So you had like the other version of it too.
Yeah, cool. This one is in particular is the 2005 version, which is like the most popular.
Yeah, that's where I started watching it. I started it at the 2005. I haven't seen any of the older stuff.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything past. Before was it Eccleston?
Yeah, I'm currently in Matt Smith's first season. But.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. there's talks because Disney acquired it now. Disney doesn't have it anymore, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on with it. Just enjoy the ride. I'm at the end of the ride. What? Yeah, I'm at the end of the ride, so I'm just kind of waiting for it to kind of like figure out where it's gonna go. But
Disney
they were supposed to.
Disney acquired the license to show it for like.
Oh, okay.
And the latest Doctor kind of like didn't want to do it anymore. He did like 2 seasons, and then he was just like, "Nah, I'm good," and just kind of like left it hanging story-wise. They did the ending was so stupid. And then, what they did
the next
was
one is supposed to be Rose.
No,
that's what they said. It was she was supposed to be
like a full circle moment.
They showed her as the Doctor.
Yeah,
but I think they're gonna retcon it and try to clean some stuff up or whatever. It's good for the fans, but also it's like it's kind of cheesy in my opinion. I like it.
Depends on how they did it, I think.
Because it's her, but it's not her.
Yeah,
so,
because it's like, so you met yourself from the past.
I would
timey-wimey stuff.
Yeah. They now at one point they introduced this like older black lady as the Doctor, and she was like some different form of the Doctor at some point that like they just kind of squeezed in, or it gets a little messy.
It was real quick.
When is she gonna get her crack? Because I think she would be an amazing Doctor.
I can remember. What was her name?
I don't know. But she was pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if they bring her back, that'll be awesome.
After.
So far, I think
he's technically the War Doctor, like the Doctor after Matt Smith.
The Doctor after Matt Smith.
Yeah, that's the one I stopped at. The older guy.
Shoot, I can't think of his name.
Oh yeah.
He plays Brainiac in Suicide Squad. Not Brainiac. Yeah. Simon in Suicide Squad.
I can't think of his name.
I know his name is right on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, I didn't like him when he first became, because he was like old and angry, and then like they went away, and then he came back, and then he was cranky, and then they went away, and they came back, and he was like cool. Number one, his freaking he didn't have a sonic screwdriver. He had like sonic glasses or something like that.
Oh, that's weird.
I
haven't got there yet.
They tried to change him.
Yeah.
DJ Midnight Wolf says Red Dwarf too. I am also a Red Dwarf fan. Steve does not like it, but
I don't
know what that is.
It's an old-timey British sci-fi show, and it is funny as heck. But you gotta be okay with like corny British comedy, like really
there was
corny.
Capaldi. That's
Capaldi. Peter Capaldi.
I did watch the spinoff of Doctor Who. It was called Torchwood. That one was actually really fun.
I like Torchwood.
I don't like that yet.
They actually have a new series called the Battle of the Land and Sea, with like characters. Basically, there's a race of people who live under the water, obviously, and who live there for like older than humans or something. And there's like a battle between them and people on the land, obviously, that they're supposed to bring up.
Yeah, Torchwood was a fun series.
I like Torchwood.
Yeah, that was like the last episode I watched of Doctor Who. So this is in the Matt Smith era. They found out the underground Earth dwellers that had been like dormant for like 25,000 years, and the one like
the lizard lady,
alien thing, lizard. She tried to like kill all humans. Yeah. Then the father thing was like, we're just gonna stay here. You guys can go back to the surface. But we have now turned into a Doctor Who.
We did, yes. I did like that. There's a lot of cool shows out there, like some old, some new. And I'm trying to think if there was any, like for me, I'm a big Stargate person. So if I was to 3D print something, it would probably be like something from Stargate. It would probably be like. And if I had like the YouTube streamer type space or something like that, I definitely have like the big the Stargate, actually the gate.
I am a huge Stargate fan. I have seen seen all seasons front to back multiple times. So I actually have about 5 or 6 of the TV show props modeled that I've just never released.
Give them to me.
I will have to. Yeah, it's that was actually like it's actually one of the reasons why I kind of stopped watching Arcane is because whenever I watch a movie, TV show, or play a video game, I have like this compulsion to make like the props from it. When Arcane came out, there was so much stuff in that I was like, oh my god, like the box that the little like diamond crystal things came in like in the first like few episodes. Like I saw the box and I was like, oh my god, I gotta model that because that would be an amazing box to 3D print.
Oh, and you're only at the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, that was like the first 3 episodes.
So much more.
Much more.
Stargate was the same thing. Like whenever Stargate came out, or whenever like Stargate and 3D printing, and I started designing because Stargate came out long before I ever 3D modeled. But those are the things I'm like, oh my god, like this from Stargate, like got to start modeling that stuff. And Star Wars is the same way, right? Like you got to have like every prop I see, I'm like, oh, I got to model that because that would be amazing to print. So
that's the downside of being a designer. Is like, I could go and get it, or I can model it,
or I can just make it.
And it'll mean even more to me if I make my own. You're like,
because a lot of like I find a lot of props that have been made, but a lot of times I'll find them and they're not made the way that I would make them.
You want,
or the way that I would want to print them. So,
or they're not made for printing. Like I've seen that a lot of times where people just like, especially now with AI, even more people just like grab some screenshots of it, throw it into like Meshy, and then then kick it out or whatever.
Like when I did this, nobody else had modeled it, so I didn't have an option. But like the lantern, like other people had modeled the Green Lantern, but the only other 2 models I could find, it was like days and days and days worth of printing the way that they designed it. And the way that I designed this, you can print the whole thing in like 12 hours. So it was like a lot of times that's it. It's like I'll find a model and I'm like, oh, that's cool and it's modeled well, but the way that it's modeled, there's just a lot of waste and a lot of like it's not optimized for 3D printing. So that's where I end up going down a rabbit hole of like, now I'm gonna just do it myself. But
there's like this game that I've been playing now and again. It just came out. It's called Marathon. It's a game by Bungie. The game's literally about like 3D printing, and you can. I already found files for all the guns and like the shells itself, and I was able to import it into Blender. And I was like, oh, I could actually print this, because when I pulled the model, it was actually already broken into pieces, and I was like, this is perfect. So I was able to find a website and pull those, and I was like, I can make these for real.
Wait, so you said it's a game about 3D printing? Hold on.
Well, not like, I got specifically about 3D printing, but it's pretty much this consciousness, and you're made into these like runner shells that are just constantly being made. They're pretty much printed. And just the overall like artistic style of the game makes it a bit easier to, at least for me, to model and print something, because
it's kind of like
more
pixel.
like rounded shapes, or
I've
like
seen that before.
Very colorful. Like
very colorful. And I still need to get better at designing, but I've been playing around with it and seeing what I could make. But being able to get those models was nice.
It's definitely. So I played that game for about 4 hours or so far when it first came out. We're all addicted to Arc Raiders, so that like takes up all my time. But but the cool thing about Marathon is that the way that the game was designed, all of the props in the game would lend well to 3D design and printing, because it's all not blocky, but like
there's like
a lot of straight
roundness
lines
to it.
A lot of straight lines with like chamfers and so it's when I saw the props in the game, I had the same thought, like, oh, those would all look really cool printed. But if you did a cosplay of Marathon, that would be freaking awesome.
Yeah,
because you could do you could do some like really wild stuff, because like I get just see if you cosplay anything in Marathon, it's going to be filled with like 8 million LEDs, because everything in Marathon is bright
It's
and
like
lit out.
bright.
And
Yeah.
yeah, it's wild. Yeah.
Nice.
I am 5'6".
Who's asking how tall you are?
Aggro magnet.
Oh. Wait, who's asking?
Yeah, I was
I'll
wondering,
get my
like,
chair.
is she trying to judge like how much do you have to print to make a suit? Like,
Right. So
I mean, there is one
I'm
benefit
small.
of being like sometimes I wish I was only like 5'8", because if you're making an Iron Man suit, it's a lot less filament if you're smaller
Yeah.
versus
Yes.
6 foot, you know?
Scale things up.
Yeah. So
like out of all the stuff that you've built, what would you say is your favorite, like your baby?
My baby. Honestly, I'd probably say the hammer, like
Okay.
Jace's hammer, because
Mhm.
that was one design that from start to finish I had to figure out on my own, which also included the servos that actually move the parts of the hammer. Because I'm no mechanical engineer, so I was just like trying to figure stuff out. But in order to rush this particular build, I didn't actually implement all the movement portions of it that I wanted. So the next time I do plan on rebuilding it, definitely gonna make it 10 times lighter. And hopefully get some of those changes in, because now I learned the good thing that is foaming TPU, which is like it's practically EVA foam, but you can print it, which is really cool.
Yeah, stuff is really cool.
So are you a planner, or are you a let me just start something and then just go from there?
I just do it and figure it out, and then I regret not planning it, and then I go from there.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same way. Like I just go in both feet, and then I'll like print all the parts, and then I'm like, oh man, I should have done this, and I should have done this, and I should have done
like
this.
this one. This I definitely planned though.
Yeah, I think you have to a certain extent, so especially with something that big, and if you have motion in it, like you've got to.
That was the last part I figured out. Actually, that was very late in the game. Like I was able to print out everything else because that's just easy design and print. But as far as the actual, how is this going to move? How heavy is it all going to be at the end of the day? I don't know. I'm just putting it all together. And at 3D Printopia, that was the first time that the hammer was actually 100% put together.
Nice.
And I got the sense of how heavy this thing was, and I was like, "Oh boy!"
I remember
this lighter next time.
Was it after 3D Printopia you went to a con? I remember you posting something about you brought the hammer.
I went to TwitchCon, and I quickly made a smaller version that I could walk around with.
Yeah, and then you had posted something though about like you got there and then one part of the hammer you had forgot, or you had reprinted it but you didn't bring it. So you were like, I just faced that side away from everybody as I was like walking around with it. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I think anybody who has made any, like I remember we were going to a con in Boston, and my son was a samurai Jedi lightsaber cross thing, and we forgot the lightsaber.
Oh god!
So without the lightsaber, you just look like a friggin'
You're
Jedi.
just
look like a samurai without a sword.
You're literally a monk.
You're a monk.
Yeah.
Oh, nice monk costume.
Yeah. It looked cool.
And lightsaber, and everyone's like, "Oh, shoot, hey man!"
You just do the motion, just keep using the force.
Well, we kind of saved it because he had this really cool thing, and then we actually bought like one of those like a Raiden style grass hat. So he just walked around that, and everybody was like, "Oh, are you Raiden?" And he's just like,
yeah, I'm Raiden.
You just look like Raiden. But, and we saved it, but
he looks at you like, "Dad, am I Raiden?" Just say yeah.
He had no clue who that was. Yeah, no clue. I'm like, yes, just say you're Raiden.
Oh my
I remember
God.
the year I was Mr. T for Christmas, and it was hilarious because like my kids are like, "Who is he?" And I'm like, "It's Mr. T," right? And then like as you walked around, like old people our age knew who Mr. T was because I took them out trick or treating, and their kids knew. But like that middle generation of like the 20-year-old people were like,
they don't
"Who
know.
are you?"
Yeah.
And it was just funny, like where like because you watch something or you're into something, and then your kids are into it because you're into it. But then that middle generation of like, because generations jump, it's leapfrog, and they were like, "I don't know who you are. Like, who are you supposed to be?" And you're like, "Mr. T." Like, you don't know who Mr. T is? And I'm like, that was when I realized that like that kind of knowledge like leapfrogs instead of it being like a thing.
They probably think you were like
so
Clubber Lang from Rocky or something. Like
They don't know who Mr. T is. They definitely don't know who Clubber Lang is.
No.
Yeah, you're funny, but a lot of times that stuff comes around, right? Like we'll have this generation like 10 years from now that is all retro about that era, and they'll be like, they'll all know who the A-Team is and Mr. T and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find now I got a 14-year-old son, so my wife and I will make reference of something from the 80s or 90s, and my son's just like, "Who's that?" And I'm just like, "I failed as a father. I failed as a father."
My son will surprise me with like some stuff. I'm like, "Wait, how do you know that?" And he was like, "Oh, it's a meme. It's a meme now." And you're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. If it's a meme, they'll know it.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
What is your current project that you're working on? Because I thought I saw, was it a helmet that you were working on the other day? Or parts of something you had?
Like I said, I jump between things. So
I know
I did like a Mandalorian helmet stream. I was just learning how to use forms and surfaces.
I did watch you do some of that.
That wasn't planned to like being printed. I just wanted to see what I could do in Fusion. Helmet. I know I was modeling like the little triage medic drone from Marathon.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it was.
And yeah, I've just mostly been focusing on Ironheart and then this Power Glove.
Yeah.
So
I
like
need to get these two done.
With like designing and stuff, are you like pro AI, anti AI, or like you just don't care?
Ooh, I'm very against just because the sheer fact that it has to learn from something, and it's usually from stolen designs or other people's work. So I stay clear of generative AI. But there are certain software tools that I do use, but it's mostly just like work because they're starting to implement stuff and I have to use it. But it's I usually just do it on my own, learn it. Because I feel like if you try to use AI to like model something, it's never gonna be what you want it to be.
People settle and they're like, okay, this is perfect, it'll work. Me, like I use like AI image generators for like kind of like storyboarding to kind of like pull ideas from like the different things. And that's probably like the extent of like visual AI stuff. I mean, I'm using ChatGPT and Claude and all that stuff to write, copy and stuff. But like as far as using it to actually model something, I'm maybe in a year or two, sure. Like if I could feed it my way of thinking and use it to kind of like make my style of stuff, then 100%.
So I've actually been doing that, what Steve just said. So I took my old gaming computer about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, and I installed it's called Olama. So I installed Olama on it, so I have a completely offline homebrew AI. And I've been feeding it all of my designs.
Nice.
So it is only ever seen, it has
Your
no
stuff.
internet facing anything. It's only ever seen my stuff. And I'm doing it with the hopes that I can then use it to prompt a base of a model of my stuff that then I can then go in and edit so that it can save me time. So I've been doing that. It's not easy because it's like
it needs a lot of data.
So it's like is anybody, you guys ever seen the show Person of Interest? Back in the day, it was about an AI that was released that was like combating another AI taking over the world. They were using it to
Why
save
does
people.
that sound familiar?
It was a TV show back in like 2011 to like 18. Anyways, the basis in that TV show is that he kept wiping the AI because it wasn't learning what he wanted it to learn. And that's where I'm at with mine, is that it's not doing what I need it to do. So you're always, like, I find myself now just designing like rudimentary designs and being like, here, when I prompted you an hour ago to do this, this is what I wanted it to see. And it'll go, oh, okay. And then it'll learn it. So,
I mean, it's also like a thing of, if you were feeding it the same thing, like we said Wexter before. Wexter has all those minifigures that he's made. He could feed all of those in, and then feed a photo of someone and it should be able to generate. Because he's done like over 300 of these things by now. So he'd be able to feed all of that in there, and then it should probably be able to generate, a model from his own stuff.
And it can, but you have to take it even a little bit further. Like I have had to go in and be like, this is a cube that is 40 millimeters by 40 millimeters. And then I have to be like, this is a cube that's 100 millimeters by 100 millimeters. And it'll go, oh, okay. And then I'll say, create me a cube that is 80 by 80. And then it can do the math. Like it could before, but you wouldn't think you have to, because it's AI, but you really have to.
It's basically a child.
It's an infant. Like it's an infant who knows nothing, because so it's I mean, I could probably do this for years, and I don't know, without it being internet facing and just being able to scrape everything from everywhere. I don't know if I have enough time to ever get it to where it would do what I want it to do. I don't know. Or if I even have the knowledge in myself to train, to the know-how to actually train an AI to get it to do what I wanted. And it's been able to do like some stuff, but I now see why they use so much data to train, because if they didn't, all of these AIs would be virtually useless. Because like Jules said, you have to put so much into them for them to have the context to be like, okay, I know what you want. Because like I'll prompt mine, and I am a ChatGPT user, so I'll as a test, like I'll just prompt something in ChatGPT, and then I'll prompt something in like my Llama, and it's just like, Llama will just be like, I can't do that, and ChatGPT is like, sure, here it is, but yeah,
nice.
That's funny.
So quick question, how long have you been doing Twitch?
Technically I started streaming during the pandemic, so like late 2020, but I didn't really start streaming until like 2022.
Okay.
Like beginning of 2022.
So like basically almost 6 years for the most part, like off and on. So like what are, like, creator wise, what would you like to see more of on like streaming platforms, be it Twitch or YouTube,
like
or
in
Kick
general?
Like for me, I want to see more people of color, like on the creator side of like making things and putting stuff like that out there. But like, are you just looking to see like more women doing engineering stuff on Twitch, or making more, because you do have a lot of people in general doing like crocheting and different things, but like what would be like, okay, this is cool, there's more people doing this, and maybe because they seen me doing it, or maybe because they seen someone else doing it, like what would you like to see?
Like I'll start off with the basis that like that's pretty much how I got started is me seeing someone that I thought was representative of myself and just kind of putting my own spin on it. When I was first kind of on the platform, there was a black woman in tech. She did like computer science. And she was always streaming and I would always be in her streams. And then one day I was like, I could do this too. So that's how I started. But definitely I'd like to see like more black women in general, just creating things with our hands. Like I see a lot on the platform, like you said, a lot of like knitting and crocheting or just the arts in general. But I would like to see a bit more variety out of the makers and crafting category.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'd like to see like people are doing like Lego building. The one guy that does modified Nerf guns. I'd like to see more stuff like that. Just different mediums within the category.
I still feel like Twitch hasn't really embraced the makers and crafting category.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But
yeah,
I have, well, it's not really news, but what I think part of what inspired them to create like the creator clubs for the different like non-gaming categories. I remember at TwitchCon, I think 2 or 3 years ago, actually unknowingly ended up at some party and ended up talking to one of the staff that was in charge of the non-gaming on Twitch. And we ended up having this like huge conversation. And then one of my things was talking to him. I was like, hey, I wish we saw more like opportunities for people that didn't do a lot of gaming content. And then lo and behold, like a year and a half later, we see the creator clubs and I was like, oh, this is really cool. And then I ended up running into him again like that following TwitchCon, and I said, hey, were you in charge of doing this? And he was like, yeah, that was my team. And I was like, thank you for actually listening.
Nice.
Because I just want to see more from just like gaming or like the typical like popular creators that you would see on the platform. And I feel like in some cases, I don't know if it just depends because based on like my involvement and how like the people that I know and what is actually happening. But I am seeing that there are more opportunities starting to pop up in a way. But yeah, it's just
like
what more.
Liz was had front page a couple of times, which is pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, like
I think the last statistic I saw, it was still about 65% gaming as far as thing. And but still though, I mean, you got roughly a third of Twitch now that is non-gaming. So that's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Because people don't realize you can literally stream anything. You can stream paint drying. Somebody's probably gonna watch it.
I mean, I think one of the biggest streams I saw the other day, and it's hugely popular, is just there was a guys and girls DJing and just streaming, and and one guy had like 1,500 people watching.
Oh my gosh, I watch most of the stuff I watch on Twitch is DJs. I watch so many DJs on Twitch because they'll do like what's called like a raid train, and like literally someone will start it like in like Europe at like our time 12 o'clock in the morning or something,
and it just keeps
going. And then like it'll go for a day and then switch to like a new topic, and like there's like tons of DJs that DJ every day on Twitch, which is insane. And like for them it's just practice. They would probably sit at home and DJ anyway, so why not put it on Twitch and grow an audience and stuff like that. So
and the main thing that was stopping that originally was DMCA takedown notices. And then they started the DJ program to help kind of counteract that, but I think with that they have like pre-approved like set list or something.
Like they can't play Prince or Michael Jackson or certain artists they can't play at all.
Artists. So then you see like the uptick in DJs. So the Twitch space is ever evolving, especially like the past couple of years. Like just chatting IRL streams has been like a big thing. So it also has become very toxic in my opinion. So,
yeah, a lot of it,
God, every time you go to a con, there's a camera in your face, and it's like, I'm just here to chill with my friends.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think like it's kind of that difference between YouTube and Twitch, where YouTube is short form, long form content plus live, but where Twitch is all live, it tends to be, it tends to be more. I think people are not as reserved when it's live, right? Like people can tend to say or do things that maybe they might not say or do on a recorded video, and then obviously if it's a recorded video and somebody does something, you can cut it out. So you have that like kind of two different things. But I mean, for the most part, all of the people that I watch on Twitch, always seams to be a good community, good people. Like there's a ton of leatherworking on, like if you're into leatherworking, it seems like every day there's leatherworking on Twitch everywhere. So I do see more like, and a lot of design stuff, like Bearded Printer does all his design stuff, and then Wexter now doing designs on there. Seeing like the top level designers in our space doing stuff is huge, because it'll hopefully bring more people into it. So well, like Jules said, like, oh, she saw somebody that she related to being like doing something, and she's like, oh, I can do that. And I think that's what it takes for a lot of people, right? Like you get a lot of people that are like, oh, I could stream my hobby or my talent, but they never do until they see someone that they relate to, and they say, oh, I could do that too. You know?
That's my thing with like trying to get back into streaming, like making stuff, because then it keeps me honest. It makes me do it, as opposed to like, I mean, it's the same reason why we started the stream is like we both had ideas of starting a podcast, but now we keep each other honest, and and making the show and stuff like that. Because if it was just me doing it, it would not probably happen every week. I'd be like,
we've talked about that. Like ever since we've been doing this, we've both had moments where like, oh man, I really am not feeling like streaming tonight. But when I have that in my head at 12 o'clock on a Tuesday, and I'm like, oh, tomorrow's stream, and I'm not feeling it. I'm like, oh, Steve is depending on me, so
that's right.
I got to do it. Right. So. And even Matt in the background there, I'm like, so, and you just have like, so now you have people with expectations, which helps you kind of be like, oh, okay,
those schedules, man. I commend Liz and Zombie and Beta Printer, those guys stick to their schedule, which is a plus. For me, it's like, what day is it? Like nothing's going on. I feel like I'll stream a little bit today. It's more so because I want to keep I want to keep myself honest. And I figure if I'm streaming, then at least I'll make something. I won't just be sitting here like watching YouTube all day or something like that.
Oh yeah, my ADHD brain, if I don't set a schedule and stick to it, I'm like squirrel. I won't unless I'm like scheduled and structured. I will just be like, I'm not going to do it today.
I usually stick to like a 2-day schedule, and I've been trying to find like a third day to like stream, but it's like work from 8 to 5, chill. I usually try to start 7:30, go till 10, and then it's like balancing like chores, things to do, hang out with my partner. Food is important.
Like you gotta eat. I mean, for the most part, like on Wednesdays and stuff where we stream, like something will happen. Next thing I know, it's like 7:15. Yeah, I'm like, I haven't even eaten yet.
Dude, it happened today. I was like, oh shit.
Like today, I'm like, got the rice cooker out, cooking some rice, and at 7:45, I'm off camera, like shoveling rice into my face because I'm like, just got to eat
Yeah, like
something.
my,
but...
before this, my partner popped in the room. They're like, "Oh, what do you want for food?" And I was like, just give me a Pop Tart."
Anything. Yeah. Yeah, some carbohydrates
I'll just eat something later,
or some trans fats, and we're good.
Yeah.
Right. All right, so we've hit that mark. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and people getting to learn a little bit about you. You know, you're always welcome here. You know, you kicked it with us at 3D Printopia. I wasn't gonna let you not kick it with us. I don't know if you knew that or not.
We actually do have to hang out for real. Like,
I was like, we're gonna snatch.
I was gonna say she should have last year she should have gone to Olive Tree with us because that place was amazing.
Oh my gosh, you and Olive Tree.
It was good. That food. Matt's gonna be shaking his head in the background because that stuff was good, man. We went there 3 nights?
2 nights.
2 nights. Yeah.
Well, there's plenty of places to go in Philly, so
yeah, we won't have that this time, but we can go get some Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah, but we appreciate you coming and hanging out. Or we need to find a raid target.
If anybody in stream isn't currently following CyberJoules on Twitch, go ahead and do that. Are you on YouTube as well?
Yeah, but not active. Like,
not active.
Don't.
Okay. Yeah. So follow her, check out her website and follow her on all your socials. What other socials are you more active on? Twitter.
Blue Sky, I'm actually getting back into. Instagram is my priority this year.
Okay. So Instagram, Blue Sky. If you go to her website down on the bottom, they're all her social
Everything's
links
under
are
the
there.
same name.
Yeah. So CyberJoules everywhere, which is nice because it's consistent. That's what I do.
It took me forever to get my Instagram name.
Yeah. Moji 3D everywhere. So
yep.
So all right. Well, hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and
thanks, you too.
We'll talk again, but we're gonna see each other in 5 months in Philly at 3D Printopia anyway. So
awesome. Can't wait.
All right. Have a good night, Jules.
Good night, y'all.
Later.
Bye.
See you.
So that was CyberJoules. Awesome individual. Electrical engineer, designer, maker.
Yeah.
Maker of cool. I can't wait to see that power glove, man. After she makes that, then I'm gonna want to make one.
I want the hammer. I might have to make a Thor's hammer.
It's pretty cool, especially, I mean, you figure a 200-pound magnet, I mean, like she said, depending on the surface you put it to, but if you get some pretty thick metal at 200 pounds, most people aren't going to break that free.
Yeah.
So, that's cool. Yeah, I'd have to.
Let's see. Anybody got any raid targets in mind? If
who's on? I know Feder's streaming.
Oh yeah, he is. Let's see. Oh, I changed my category. Hold on. I saw him stream. He might not be streaming on
Olifo, Harold Pulcher.
Let's see.
Odin the Bearded. I think he does leather work, right?
Yeah, he does leather.
Designed by Joe. I think he does gold stuff, doesn't he? Like goldsmithing?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We'll go Polyfo, maybe.
Let's see. It looks like he's doing design work in Fusion.
Oh, Liz is streaming. Let's go, Liz.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna rate. Granted, you guys might be already watching, but we're gonna rate into Liz. So we're gonna hop over to there. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Next week we have some guys from New Makers that's gonna pop in. Blazing Prints and John, I think it's like E3D printing. They're gonna pop in and hang out with us. So appreciate you guys as usual. Thank you for hanging out.
Again, we have Discord. Don't forget that. If you're gonna you want to bother us 24 hours a day, we're pretty much in there every night. Join the Discord.
Got quite a few people watching on Twitter. 40 people. Like, we have a Discord. We're in there like all the time. Tons of people stop by. So feel free to hang out. You got 3D printing questions, jump in there. We can answer your questions. We got all kinds of printing people in there, from tiny printers to gigantic printers. So make sure to pop by and hang out. We appreciate you and see ya.
Have a good night, guys. Later.